What's going on, y'all? Hey, we gonna keep it real, like we always do. So I've been seeing a little bit when it comes down to Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. Here's my thing. I heard Brian Broaddus talk about Stephen Jones have a little bit more control than what people think, and I done heard different point of views of the situation. Well, here's mine. No matter who got the power or whatever, or who's calling the shots, Jerry Jones still gets the blame. He's the owner and the GM. So regardless of what people want to say or who's helping him or who's making the decision, it still falls back on him because he carries them titles. And when you carry them type of titles, it come with a certain responsibility. Now, we know he gets help, and we can kind of tell if it's a Jerry Jones move. See, Jerry Jones have a blueprint, right? Whether it be splashy, he has, like, oh, that's a Jerry move. That aggressiveness, that's Jerry in certain instances, right? And people might say that the conservative nature might be Stephen Jones. I've heard people say that Stephen Jones has some resentment on some personal stuff. Like he didn't get, I think they say he didn't get Junior or whatever the case. Who knows? One thing I do know, right, is that all of them get the blame. Jerry gets it because he got the titles, but Will McClay gets the blame. Because they say Will McClay, damn near the GM, he gets the blame. Steven gets the blame. Let's be real. Don't none of y'all know how to build no team no more? So y'all just know how to build an offense, but y'all don't know how to build no defense? You don't know how to build no culture? You done been around winning teams, you done been around losing teams, and you done seen the common denominators and all that, and you still can't get it right? Cowboy Nation, we is not in good hands in the future, y'all. Especially when it comes down to the time where it's time for Steven to take over. If this is Steven's work, if Steven can't get it now, when will Steven ever get it? That's the $1 million question. Like, how many times does it take for you to fail? If you continue to do the same thing and get the same result, that's madness. And one thing we dealing with in the front office, is madness, y'all. It's truly madness. It doesn't make any sense. We know the solutions, right? We don't have to be GMs and scouts or professionals to know what needs to change. There's somebody out there that ain't played not one down of football and knows what need to change. So they can't sit over there and say, bro, they refuse to do it. So what's going on? So when people say that they worry about stuff that's outside of football more than inside, then that'll have to be correct. How is it that we got all these other teams going to the playoffs, changing their teams around, whether they win a Super Bowl or not, changing their teams around, but the Dallas Cowboys still say like this? And then they're going down like this. Then they may go like this, but then they go back down like this. It's a revolving door. It's that revolving 8-8, 9-7 Jason Garrett door. Your team, the only thing you can say about the Dallas Cowboys is the talent that they have is just in the top half of the league. But the top half of the league doesn't necessarily win, as you can see. Them teams, y'all know them teams, them Chiefs, them teams like that. They the ones that win. You got the Rams. People counted the Rams out, and they made the bowl. I mean, not the bowl, but the playoffs. People done counted the Buccaneers out. They done made it to the playoffs. Second round. And everybody counted this team in. And these teams surpassed us with less, so they say. What's going on here? There's so many things that you could point the finger to, but it's a collection of this. But everything else, guess what? My head controls this. So if my head says I need to be disciplined and go work out in the morning, then my body gonna make sure that I'm hitting the weights, right? Or running, whatever I got to do to get in shape, Right. So if your body is soft, if your body has this weak ass mindset, then what's going on with the head? Come on. What's going on with the head? And we know, Jerry, see, no matter what these people want to do, you cannot absolve Jerry from the blame. Because if Jerry understood that it's about winning, Jerry would have been relinquished that GM title, disappointed someone, just worried about getting that money. But it's bigger than that. And it's, unfortunately, Cowboy Nation, it's out of our hands. And we are going to pay loyalty, our loyalty to this team, which I'm sure none of us will never change. It'll never change on my behalf, no matter what they doing. We got this loyalty that's here forever, but we don't have owners that value what we value, which is winning. I'll leave you guys with that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We gone.